Empty the House is a story about forgiveness between a mother and her children. Faith is the daughter who returns home to help, kind of grudgingly actually, to help her mother move out of a house. Over the course of the 3 days, as she's helping her mother pack things up, we discover more about the drama in their family. I love my family, but I thought about sometimes it's really hard to be around family, and sometimes they're the hardest people to forgive. And I think forgiveness is a subject that we don't really talk a lot about in society and enough about in art, and it was something I really wanted to explore. Michael Eliason is responsible really for getting the ball rolling on this opera. He said, if you really want to write opera, the best thing to do is just to write one. So then the next step was to find a librettist, and I really lucked out. I really emailed Mark Campbell, and we met up, and I guess he liked me enough, and it worked out, and he wrote a really, really beautiful story. I cried the first time I read through it. Opera is about collaboration. I love collaboration so much. I mean, sports were such a big part of my life. I played basketball through college, and so just working off the strengths of others is how you create the most beautiful things. Working with Mary and Daniela on this piece too, they bring the best out of me, and I love that. In regards to characters within an opera, an important thing is to make sure that each character is defined not just physically on stage, but in the music as well. Do they have their own musical language? So for instance, for Empty the House, Faith, I see her as, she's got a lot of walls up, and she's prickly, and her music is jagged in those ways. And Brenda, who's the mother, she's from Texas, I'm from Texas. We're over the top, we're big and grand, and so her music is over the top. I think drama is really important in opera also, and so a lot of what I try to do is to keep tension going. How does tension resolve? How does tension build? I have a background in audio engineering, and I'm really interested in sound design, and I think it's really cool to try and combine electronic sound design with the traditional old opera that we know, opera singers, lyrical lines, traditional harmonies, and kind of see if we can make something new with that. And so for me, revisiting this piece, I wanted to add more, dubstep electronic feels to kind of get some of that grunginess and that anger in there. And then in the end, when we visit forgiveness, it's the orchestration is much lighter, and hopefully we feel this tension that's resolved. With 10 Days in a Madhouse, I really explored that part with the electronics and stuff, and the response was really, really positive, so that's given me a lot of confidence to move forward. I think it's just like electronic music is just such a huge part of our daily lives now. Why not incorporate it also into the art form? And I think it's, that's where we'll go in the future. I mean, why wouldn't we? It's another instrument. I think we remember the great operas for the music. I think ultimately it's the music that takes us to another realm, emotionally, spiritually, and opens us up in ways that we didn't know we could be opened up, and we're moved.